to another episode of the podcast. How are you, Manny Garavito here? Going live once again, 6 p.m. every single day, sort of, kind of every single day, to talk to you guys about anything you want. What's up, Counter Freeze, Alex, Garcia, Solano, Liuva, Liuva 12. Alex, welcome back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. Happy Sunday. How are we feeling tonight? Everything okay? What's new with your life? Alex, how have you been? What have I been missing out on? Uh, didn't do shit today. I ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon. That's pretty much all I did. Hey, Alex, are you really taking on Miami? How are you taking on Miami? What's up, Solano? What's new, guys? How you been, man? Every once in a while in the introduction, nothing new. Yeah, because I'm not around anymore. You've been AWOL. So since I'm not around, you've got nothing going on. You know what it is. Every once in a while, I like to start off this podcast nice and slow, get everybody settled in before I start ranting. A lot of people, when they go live, it's either they do one of two things. They either go too hard, like sometimes I do as well. Like I just start, hey, everybody don't forget, right? Try to keep your attention here. Or there's just some people that they go live and then they're just like, hey, everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. How have you been? So I like trying both methods to see what works with you guys. Counter Free says, I took the greatest dump of the week today. Thanks for sharing, Counter Freeze. The 54, is that the year you were born? Spoken like a true boomer. Right? Boomers come to a point where they just don't care anymore, right? And that comment says it all right there. You don't know anybody. I hardly know you. And what's the first thing you say? I took a great dump today. And when you're a boomer, when you take a dump, that's like something you celebrate, right? Because you don't got to take the Metamucil, right? Your body is naturally producing said dump without it being strenuous, right? I heard people that when they get older, they got to eat like Activia yogurt to kind of get their bowels moving appropriately. See, there you go. There you go, man. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy knowing you started off this podcast with shit jokes. Alex says, watched a movie right now, and Netflix called I Think I Want to End Things. On Netflix called I Think I Want to End Things. It's so weird. Yeah, knowing you, Alex, and what you're into, you seem like the kind of person that would watch a show called I Think I Want Things to End. Sounds like a very toxic television show. It's either about the end of the world or you telling someone that you're in a relationship that you want to see it end. And it's got to be dramatic. The whole world has to know about it. I'm not just going to dump this guy in private. I want to dump this guy in a documentary. Hopefully Netflix picks it up. Oh, man. Counter Freeze, you're on your own, buddy. Let's see. Solano Sylvia says, spent the day at Nikki Beach. Solano Sylvia, I was just thinking about what I was going to write today, because where I was this weekend? I was over in Miami Beach. Both Friday and Saturday. I was hanging out in Miami Beach. How sad is Miami Beach now? Right? Let me know if you guys agree that Miami Beach is overrated. Even before the pandemic, Miami Beach is probably one of the most overrated cities in the entire nation, if not the world. Okay? When you're not living in Miami Beach, no, Counter Freeze. Sorry, man. You're trying to direct the show in a place I don't want to take it to. David, don't play. What's up? Ceci Rome, welcome back. So I think Miami Beach, they closed it down. So if you guys have been driving by Ocean Drive, if you guys have been going to the beach late at night, you'll see, yeah, it's sad, right? You'll see that everything is closed off. Like police close off all the popular roads. Like the only way you can go to Miami Beach is if you live there. And even if you do live there, what's even sadder that your nightlife is taken away is the rent you pay to live in a place that's full of fucking tourists. Miami Beach has to be one of the most overrated places. I've lived there for 4 years of my life. I actually had an apartment in Miami Beach. And everybody was always like, oh, Manny, you must be hooking up with some beautiful women in Miami Beach. And I'm like, look, man, to be honest with you, the way the parking situation is at Miami Beach, that by the time a girl wants to come over, by the time she finds parking, she doesn't even want to hook up with you anymore. She's tired. She's got to go to work in the morning. She's not going to drive up and down and then see residential parking only, freight loading only, passenger loading only. It's like, fuck it, Manny. I'm going home. Who the fuck told you to get an apartment in Miami Beach? I'm not hooking up with you here. I don't care how nice your bachelor pad is. But now, as I was driving up and down the roads of Sobe, everything is closed off. The hotels look like they're haunted mansions, right? It's just sad, man. Ocean Drive, even when Ocean Drive was open, Ocean Drive was the kind of place you would go if you didn't know what was good in Miami. Like, there's no bars in Ocean Drive if you really think about it. Counterfree says, oh boy, yeah. Solano Sylvia says, only valet parking, and there was a line for that. Yeah, but to valet park to go where? You know, I was actually looking for a really good bar to go to while I was in Sobe. And to be honest with you guys, man, the only place that you can go to that's considered a bar is like the hotel bar. But then you're not really going to meet any Miamians there. You're only going to meet other tourists that are in Miami Beach. So it's like, why would you even bother going to Miami Beach if you're not really going to take in what Miami's about? Right? This is overrated. Fucking hate it, man. So yeah, there's a tourism problem there. I remember when I lived in Miami Beach, whenever I made a friend, like 2 weeks later, I would lose them because they would have to go back to wherever the fuck they're from, you know? I am for Luna. What's up? Harrat's Pub is still lit. I don't even know where Harrat's Pub is. Where's that? Lincoln Road is way overrated. Coronavirus. That's right, Alex. Same director, Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind. Oh, okay. You've spoken as a true version. Yeah, counter freeze. You're not making sense, buddy. Are you trolling? Yeah, trolling doesn't work in this channel, buddy. Can see right through that shit. We've been there in over 2 years. Now we know why. Yeah, it sucks. There's not even any sunshine anymore in Miami Beach. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, do you guys remember sunshine? Today there was some sunshine. I woke up this morning really early and I was driving by Doral and it felt like it was summer in the middle of the fall. 13th Street in Washington. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Harrat's Pub sounds like it's some bullshit place where you watch a soccer game like at 3:00 in the afternoon on a Saturday. It doesn't really sound that exciting. Harrat's Pub. Let's look it up online. Let's look at some photos. I like judging the places I go to by photos. I don't even look at the reviews. I just look at photos. Harrat's Pub, Bar and Grill. Let's see what this is all about. All right. All right. They got photos of ketchup bottles. I see nachos. Yeah, Harrat's Pub looks like if you don't know what to do in Miami, you go to a place like this to meet other tourists that are in town. Yeah, what's a good place in Miami that actually represents this city correctly? I think it's Hialeah. I think if there's one place, if you are a tourist and you're coming to Miami and you really want to go somewhere here that really represents Miami correctly, it's going to have to be Hialeah because everybody ends up going to Hialeah one way or another. Like Hialeah is the go-to place for running errands, right? Like if you got to do some updates or maintenance on your car, if you go anywhere else other than Hialeah, you're getting ripped off. Hialeah people, and you know, to avoid calling them Cubans, the folks in Hialeah, man, they have for like one block, like Hialeah still looks like it's in the 1970s. Okay. Like Hialeah has like 4 auto maintenance places within the same block. Right. And I don't know how, like, I don't know if you guys took that street that's underneath like the main railway or where that train goes. And I'm driving, when you drive around and you start looking around in Hialeah, you'll quickly notice that there's a thriving economy even during the pandemic. Like there's people just picking up branches from the ground and putting it in their truck. And I'm like, somebody is paying that guy to go around and pick up branches. right? And they always have a red truck, an old school red truck. That's like the number one go-to vehicle for Hialeah. Like the Hialeah flag should have a red truck. So they're going around, they're picking it up. You know, every once in a while you come across a mango or something, right? So it's like a win-win kind of job with benefits. But in Hialeah, man, everybody is always there. Whether you're a rich person living in Sunny Isles, you've got to go to Hialeah at least once a month for something, to pick something up, to put maintenance on your car, to go to a dry cleaner that's better prices, to have some Cuban food. Calle Ocho is a little touristy, though, David, don't play. Calle Ocho, what makes Calle Ocho a little bit more better for tourists is the fact that you do get in touch with the Cuban culture, and that people that live by that area in Calle Ocho, they give you mean looks if you're like a gringo or if you're like an outsider, because you still have those tall buildings, right? And then the people that are like hanging out there having a cigarette, and you're walking around like, oh, we're taking in the culture, guys. And then you look up, and then that one guy's just there staring at you like, these motherfuckers are just riding around 8th Street acting like this is good. Like they don't want you there, Calle Ocho is not Hialeah. I didn't say Calle Ocho was Hialeah. I'm simply saying, like, what are the proper places in Miami that represent this city well? There's really no place that 100% represents Miami. There's no one solid place. Doral. What's in Doral? A lot of Venezuelan businesses, banks. Dolphin is somewhere on the west side. Oh yeah, if you guys want to see a sample of Miami, go to Dolphin Mall. I think Dolphin Mall is probably the best place to really take in Miami culture. Okay, Dolphin Mall probably has to be it. And Dolphin Mall, for some reason, even though it's really popular, there's never anything worth buying in Dolphin Mall. All right. Dolphin Mall only has factory outlets because they don't put the real deal over in Dolphin Mall. They just put shit to give away. Like every clothing store in Dolphin Mall has brands from like last year, and they're just trying to get rid of it. Right? Like if you go to Soho in New York and you go shopping there, you're going to get the latest fashion and the trends and the good looks and all that. But when you shop at Dolphin Mall in Miami, you're going to get what they couldn't sell last year. Just shit that doesn't fit right. Hey, sell this old ass Calvin Klein shirt. It says stretchy fit, but to be honest, somebody else just stretched it out. Just put a label on it that says stretch fit. Yeah, fuck it. Sell it. 2 for $50. Only in Dolphin. Miami is a mix of wonderful cultures. Yeah, I agree with that. And by wonderful cultures, you mean rich people and Cuban people. What other than Cuba, what other cultures do you see here in Miami that's thriving? Okay, that's thriving. Solano, don't be telling me, oh, there's Jamaicans here, there's Puerto Ricans. No, I'm talking about that's a prominent culture. Prominent, meaning that you could see it mixing in well. Not that you see it every once in a while you're doing an Uber pool. Okay. Let's see. Flanagan's in Hialeah. Yeah, Flanagan's in Hialeah would also be a good place to sample what Miami is all about. I agree with that 100%. Sampling Miami really is difficult to do because even though there are different cultures here, we're all segregated as fuck. Like nobody wants to really mix with other people, right? If you go to New York, everybody's taking public transportation together. Indian dude, Afghan dude, British guy, some white girl from North Carolina, right? They're all partaking in an area of New York. But here in Miami, it's like little Haiti is over there. The Venezuelans are in Doral. Cuba is in Hialeah. Rich people in Brickell and in Sunny Isles. Miami Beach is the tourist. And everybody stay in your fucking lane. Nobody mix around here, okay? We frown upon that shit. Right? Like Miami, everybody wants to come here, but nobody wants to hang out here. What's up, Mexi Loki? Welcome to the chat. How are you? I mean, what do you guys think about the Miami culture? Where is it going? Huh? I think the only thing that's really going to happen in Miami is party boats. Like when the whole place gets flooded, party boats is probably going to be the go-to place to start hanging out at. Let's see. I wrote a few things here that's been happening in my life. Amazon is probably one of the coolest things that you can do now during the pandemic. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I recently got approved for an Amazon credit card. And I got to admit, man, I am fighting through thick and thin not to use that thing, because you know how easy it is to go on Amazon and just finding solutions that you can buy, like just, and Amazon is such a fucking jerk. What's up, Eileen Holmes? We're here talking about Amazon. Amazon, whoever is like writing up that website, they put a button. Now, I just realized this button because I just got the card, but there's a button on Amazon that allows you to just click it and then you buy it. And then it's overnight shipping for free if you have Prime. This is the new drug, by the way, guys. Like, you know how in Oregon they just approved drugs? Because the number one drug right now that you can take in your life is shopping on Amazon. No longer do you have to go to the mall. No longer do you have to go anywhere at all to get the things you need. You just fucking go on Amazon, you get approved for a credit card, and there's a little button that says, give this shit to me right now. And then tomorrow, you got the Amazon guy pulling up in a Mercedes truck. Okay? The United States Postal Service still shows up in those Jeep Toyota looking cars that look like they're made out of like aluminum foil. Like if one of those Jeep USPS trucks were to drive into your fucking like mailbox, it would be a fucking tragedy. What's up, TP Keon? Hi. Is that a guy saying that? Hi. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like if Amazon is so flexing on any, like all right, the UPS truck is a brown truck. FedEx is like a white truck. USPS is a bullshit Jeep Toyota, but Amazon Prime is showing up in Mercedes, man. You know what they're doing? They're giving a big middle finger to everybody out there that's delivering goods, because you no longer need anything else. If you're still getting letters in the mail, grow up. It's 2020. What's up, DJ Cuero Salsa? It's 2020. There's no reason why anybody should be getting letters in the mail anymore. You get it via email. Okay? Getting letters in the mail is fucking weird. Either that or it's spam. I don't know if you guys still get letters from like Publix saying, hey, we got specials on meats. They're like, just send me an email, Publix. Okay? I don't need you sending this to me and reminding me that down the street I can get meat for 2 for $20 or whatever. Anyways, Amazon drivers seem to be, I feel like a kid every time I order something on Amazon. So I feel like the addiction coming, like I'm going to get into debt if I use this card, right? Because it's just so easy to use. So I'm believing that Amazon drivers, they're trying to make them into Santa Claus. What's up, Nelson? And Santa Claus, you know how he shows up, right, during the holidays? It's like, as a kid, you're like, oh, what's Santa gonna get me for Christmas? And you hoping it ain't fucking socks or coal or whatever the lie they used to give you as a kid. It's like, if you gotta behave good, because if Amazon drivers only gave us what we wanted if we behaved good, we'd probably be a better society. Right there. That's the joke. God damn. That shit took a while. That shit took like 20 minutes. I'm here trying to look for jokes. People just in here like, yeah, I finally found it. All right. If Amazon, all right, for those that are watching, thanks for your patience. If Amazon drivers were like Santa Claus and told people they had to behave to get their package, we would be a better society. Oh, you guys saw that? Huh? Joke writing here at Miami Comedy. For those that are watching, you're seeing the brilliance happening in real time. So congrats to you. If anybody out there is looking to be a comedian, this is what it looks like. A lot of people don't believe in it, you know, but when they see it happening, it's fucking magical. Nelson says, just get a naughty list. Open up fans' accounts, subs, way get gifts and Santa. Yeah. I don't really know what you meant, but okay. Yeah, I'll nod to that. Yes. Yeah, comedy writing, man. Comedy writing is a lot harder than people think. You know what I've realized? You know, it's so funny how sometimes I say some of the things that are so relevant to me in my life. Last night, man, you know what I've realized? That the hecklers, people who heckle comedy shows are the people that wish they can do comedy. Because every time I get fucking heckled, it's always someone that is upset that they're not on stage. Like what they try to do is they try to use the fact that there's someone out there trying to put on a show, and they use that as their platform where it's like, well, I can't go up there and make people laugh, so let me do it from my chair. You know what I mean? So like last night, it's late at night. I think it's like midnight, and I'm performing. You know, there's probably like 12 people left, and they want us, because usually when we do a comedy show, we do like the main show, and then we put on other comedians that want to practice and go on late at night, right? And so the people that were sticking around, there's always like the freaks, right? The people that are out with like, you know, the escorts, or people that are out with like their parents, or for some reason they're like late at and they got nothing better to do, so they take their parents out. You know, old lady there. It's like that it's midnight. Please take that woman home, sir. Is that your mother? Are you taking your mother out and it's so late at night? She needs to rest. So I'm like roasting the people that are there. What's up, Robert? I'm roasting the people that are there. I'm trying to wake them up. I'm trying to get them ready for the second part of the show. And then some guy, what's up, Ashay? And then some guy just like starts heckling me. And I'm getting into my bit about, you know, being short and how women prefer tall guys. And then I go, yeah, you know, ladies, let's go ahead and get in on this. I want to actually know this. Like, why is it that you guys prefer dating taller guys? And then one of the guys that was out there, he goes, because they're funnier. And, you know, they laughed, right? Because, you know, everybody likes to poke fun of the comedian. Oh, look at you. You're trying to make people laugh, and someone said something back. And there's no security when you're doing these shows, right? Like, hey, security, this person is acting belligerent. Please, can you escort him out of the premises? Right? There's no escape button. So what you got to do is you got to deal with it, and you got to do back and forth and do like damage control. So when I asked the guy, all right, go ahead, man, stand up. Let's see how tall you are. And the guy doesn't stand up. And so he starts panicking because he's also a short guy. So it's like getting weird already. I'm like, all right, man, stand up. If you're taller, stand up. And he didn't stand up. And I go, okay, well, then there you go. And then he starts like, I think he was drunk or something, but then he starts like yelling. And then I see that there's two other guys next to him, and one of them was older. And I go, is that your son, sir? You're proud to take your son out and have him act this way? No wonder your wife isn't around, because the mother wasn't there. And then he goes, he says something about hemorrhoids. And I'm like, okay, yeah, clearly this is a table of inbreds, right? So then, you know, I won the audience back or whatever. But the guy that was like heckling me, for some reason, he just wouldn't let go of the fact that he wasn't on stage. Like he was just trying to go up. It was like, oh, this is it. This is my chance. I get to fucking heckle the comedian because there's only 12 people here. So when it comes to comedy writing, I'm beginning to believe that all the people that go out there and they try to judge comedians for coming up with quality material, they think that what they see on Netflix is like off the top of their heads, right? Like you're going to pay tickets to go see some guy at the American Airlines arena, and you're just going to think this guy is so naturally funny that he's just going to go up there and he's going to start saying some stuff off the dome, and it's going to be fucking genius because I pay tickets for this. But that guy has been going around for decades. Most comedians that are famous have been doing it for decades, 20, 30 years in, maybe more. Okay? There's no such thing as a comedian that just started overnight and then all of a sudden he's touring. It doesn't work that way. So when I do these lives, it's me trying to figure out the brand new way to come up with a joke. And so far, 30 minutes in, one joke has been written down. So here we are. This is the grind. All right, let me go ahead and do the sponsorship for the podcast. So the show is sponsored by LEU Venus, which is a badass health insurance agent helping individuals, families, small business owners find the health plan they need. Medicare, Medicaid, group plans, ACA, Obamacare. If you've got health insurance questions, he's got health insurance answers. Contact LEU Venus. That's ELIU.VINAS at USHadvisors.com. All right, let's see. I wrote some more here. And this is perfect because it's one of the slow nights. So the one person that's watching, shout out. Thanks for sticking around. I got this one bit here, and this is actually perfect timing. You guys ever notice that a lot of people out there don't seem to like silence? It's kind of happening right now with this one person, just silence. Feel that shit? What's up, Leon? Leon, you ruined the moment. There was only me and one person. It was intimate, full of silence. I'm getting into why people don't like silence, right? It makes people uncomfortable. I actually prefer it. I prefer a little silence, right? Like when you get in an elevator, why do you got to do small talk at an elevator? I think people that don't like silence, I think it has to do with some sort of insecurity, or it's like, you don't go in my head, man. I don't want to go in my head. I got to say something, man. This is going to be awkward. It's going to be weird. And then you're just there like, this isn't awkward. It's okay to be silent, right? Like I remember I was returning some jeans over at Dolphin Mall, and the register person was like, she was just there doing her thing and like trying to get everything ready. You know, I'm just quiet watching her do her thing. And then all of a sudden she's just like small chatting, like, hey, how's your shopping experience so far? Is everything okay? You enjoying everything here at the store? Did you like these pants when you tried it on? Did you like the color? And I'm like, lady, just give me a refund for these pants. No, they don't fit. But she was like panicking. Like, I got to say something. I've got to say something. Oh my God, if I don't say anything, what will he or she think of me? But moments of silence, man, it's fucking a beautiful thing, man. Just not saying anything. Just silence. Because whenever someone is in the middle of a silent bit, like they bring up irrelevant stuff, right? Like they start talking about shit that is just not important. That's why people talk about the weather when it's quiet. Yeah, enjoy the silence. Silence is golden, especially when one of them doesn't want to talk to you. Right? Lovely weather we're having. Really? Are we going to do this right now? We're going to talk about the weather. I too can look out the window and see it, man. Come on, man. Don't worry about it. Like sometimes I just want to, when someone tries to like have small talk because it's too silent, I just want to be like, and I won't even say anything. I'll just be like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Because what's worse, you know, somebody telling you, it's like, you know, enjoy the silence, or when someone talks to you from trying to do small talk or some irrelevant chatter and they just look at you like, lovely weather we're having, right? And then you just go, like I would fight somebody if they did that shit. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, man? Having a good day? And they just, or they look you up and down, like they're sizing you up, like, who the fuck is this guy asking me if I'm having a good? Hey, man, I think everybody needs to appreciate a good moment of silence. You know, there's nothing awkward about it. I think it's between people. You know what I mean? There's nothing awkward about silence. It's a beautiful thing. I appreciate it when people appreciate it, because it's like when you try to have small talk, it's like you're trying to connect with someone, right? But you can also connect with them by just being silent. Like, as a matter of fact, I think that's an even deeper connection, because it's like you didn't have to say anything. It's like, dude, we're vibing right now. It's quiet as fuck. Thank you. Like when you're in an elevator, if you guys ever not want to speak to somebody on an elevator ride, right? Let's say you walk in an elevator and you both got to go up 12 stories or whatever. You walk in, you acknowledge each other, you see each other, and then you just stand there. Don't pull out your phones. Don't say anything. Just stay quiet. And then you know what I would do if that ever happened, which I don't think has ever happened. I would actually get out of the elevator and be like, hey, man, thank you for that. And just walk away. And they'd be like, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck was that? What's up, Big Jish? I'm 5 foot tall, so every time I talk, it's small talk. Oh! Are you writing these curse and blessings? Are these your jokes? Because that's already 2. Right? I think the other one, what was the other one you wrote that goes, if you did write it? It's like, I wanted to get a PlayStation 5, but my wife said she wanted to get pregnant instead. And I said, I don't play that game. That's hilarious. It's Humberto. What's up, man? And now I'm 5 foot tall. Every time I talk, it's small talk. If I find out you're ripping off these jokes, curse and blessings, I'm blocking you from the live stream. You're banned. I've done stand-up at Sweet Caroline's with you, bro. What's your name? Curse and blessings. I don't know. Open mic. Oh, only open mic? Well, man, we gotta get you updated. Small stuff. Don't get me going. Big Jish looks like he just replied to a cam model. Don't get me going, ma. Horny face. Walter. Yeah, sorry, Walter. Doesn't ring a bell. But yeah, man, come out more often. Say that next time we meet, say your curse and blessings, and I'll be like, oh, hey, I know you. Walter with an H. I haven't been able to go back up in a while though. Why? You're afraid of the Rona? That's okay if you are. I'm not judging you. It's okay to be scared. You know, some people just have different tolerance levels. Some people get scared easily from things they see in the news, or they get scared easily by the silence. You know. Well, Walter, to let you know, if you need coaching, Walter, just know that I can bring you back in the game stronger than ever. All right. And when you're bombing, right, and there's silence and no one's laughing, I can show you to be really comfortable with that. I can show you what are the secrets to feeling okay when bombing. Enjoy the silence. You can give me the Rona and I wouldn't mind. Thanks, Leon. Wow. Leon is really out and about. Someone should write a documentary on, someone should record Leon's comments to me and let it be known that homosexual harassment is very real. Right? Like everybody's always saying like Pride Month, gays deserve equality. Gays are great people. Gays have been subjugated for a very long time. And I'd be like, well, you know, not all gay people are nice. Some of them are very harassing. Leon is one of them. Oh, man. All right. So let's wind it down, guys. It's Sunday night. Everybody's out chilling. I feel like I'm third wheeling with Leon and you. Yeah, I know. Leon's just out here just saying whatever he's got to say and just nonstop. He can't keep his mouth quiet. Like there was like a week where he didn't say much, but every once in a while, it's like, man, I got to say something. I don't even think it's Leon saying it. I think it's just his dick typing it. Like Leon probably doesn't even use his thumb. It's just the tip of his dick just typing whenever he puts words like that. Like when Leon is on here and is actually contributing to the conversation, that's him normal, right? But then eventually something just happens where he's like, fuck it, I can't take this anymore. He starts typing with the tip of his dick. I hate when I spill my fucking tea. What's up, Terps? Welcome back, buddy. All right. We're going to go ahead and wind it down, guys. It's a little low energy today. You know, every once in a while, man, it's totally normal. Okay. People are out and about. People are doing things. People like, you know, out there living life. Why would you go on a live stream with a guy that doesn't have anything written down? Well, you know what? No, let me give myself some credit. I wrote down some stuff, right? 40 minutes deep. Got one or two jokes in, right? It takes over. I can't help it. Yeah, the male penis definitely is one of the cursed. We're cursed, right? Isn't the male penis is like a curse, right? Like who needs? Why would you need a voodoo doll to curse somebody, especially if it's a guy? Because they're already cursed by having a penis, man. Like a penis really is probably one of the biggest curses that we have, man. But we love it. It's a curse we love, right? Like that thing just when it takes over, it's like, oh my God, his sexual desires all the time. God, give me a break, please. Why did you wire me like this, God? Take this away. Take this burden away. That's why I think like I think when guys get ED, man, that's a blessing in disguise, bro. Because I think when your dick retires, your life just gets so much more better. My penis is a curse and a blessing. Exactly. When it gives up, when it doesn't want it anymore and your dick just doesn't go up anymore, it's just like, I'm free. Finally, I get to live my life the way I wanted it to live. You know, no more female manipulation, no more thinking about irrelevant sex. You're now just living life like a human being. You read a book, right? You build a birdhouse. You just live life, man. You retire. Like a man never fully retires until his penis gives up. Straight up. Right? Because the penis is still active, man. You're just cursed. Your penis is like just hunting, just out and about, just snarling. Right? Just tugging on your shirt. And it's always rabid. It always wants action. You out Winwood tonight? What's up, Mangel? Mangel? Yeah, man, we have Boho. 9:00 show tonight. It's going to be fire. The Boho shows usually are a lot of fun. The only thing that sucks about it is that if it rains, we don't got shelter. But it looks like today's one of those days. We finally got a sunny day today. It's fucking hot as fuck. It's like 90 degrees, right? 80, 90. Doesn't even feel like winter anymore. Does Miami even still get winter? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and wind it down, guys. We done for the day. This was good. This was fun, but enough's enough. Enough is enough. All right, guys. So yeah, if you want to watch a comedy show, go to Boho Winwood tonight, 9 p.m. Priority seating still available. Tobias. Oh, I didn't even know you were on, man. What's up? Thank you, Tobias. Later, man. Yeah, and if you guys want to see like more virtual shows, we go live every day at 6:00. If you want to support the podcast, go to miamicomedy.com/shop. Get your tickets in, get your t-shirts in, or if you want to leave a tip, miamicomedy.com/tips. Leave some tips, and then that way I can get some gas money or t-shirts so that I can wear and look fashionable for you guys. Thank God the temperature is better. You think this temperature is better? 90 degrees on a November? That's better for you? All right. To each his own. See you guys tomorrow, 6:00. Have a great night. Bye.